wanted to talk about an idea that I had recently. That's for a man, and for a woman as well, but in this context for a man, a lot of his ideas of masculinity and identity are ascribed to the actions that he does rather than the character that he has. And I'll use some examples from my own life. So, for example, for a week of my life, I'll do everything right. I'll meditate, I'll go to the gym, I'll be working, I'll be studying my psychology, making these videos, writing, reading, doing all of these things that are so important to me. But then on the 7th day, I'll do something bad. Maybe I'll smoke a cigarette or whatever. I'll just do something that's bad, that doesn't align with my values. Maybe I'll watch 3 hours of fucking YouTube, go on some crazy binge where I spend the entire day just scrolling through shitty YouTube videos. And instantly, I will feel like less of a man. Instantly. I think it's very interesting how 7 days of great work can be undone by one momentary lapse of discipline and judgment. I'm not entirely sure what I want to say in this video. I guess it's a way for me just to kind of process these ideas by myself. But I think the point I'm trying to make is that we need to move to a place where we stop doing that as much. Where we can look at the whole rather than the part. Where you can look at your one day of weakness, the one day where you stayed inside and just scrolled on your phone. And you can think of that as what it is, a momentary lapse in a string of greatness. I think equally, of course, if you live your entire life in a very negative way, then that can have very bad connotations for your self-image. But I just think it's very interesting how self-image deflates in such a quick way. It's weird. It's like every good habit will give you like a point. And then one bad one will do like -5. I never fully understood it. I think people, especially in this community, are not too hard on themselves. I don't want to say that because I think you should be very hard on yourself. I think you should manifest excellence. But I think we often fail to put into perspective the genuine changes in our life that we've made since the beginnings of this journey. If you were to tell my younger self 4 or 5 years ago that when you're older, you'll be living in Australia on a year abroad, you'll be studying psychology, you'll have uploaded a video every single day to this YouTube channel for the past 5 months or whatever it is. You'll be taking cold showers, you'll be meditating daily, reading, you'll be writing part of a book. I'd be like, fucking hell, that's great. But what if you told your younger self, oh wait, but once every 2 weeks, I spend my day watching YouTube? What do you think your younger self would think? Because he wouldn't be like, oh, right, fucking bomb, what an idiot. I don't want to be that guy then. He'd be like, oh, cool. And I think that's more so the place that we're trying to get to, the place that we should be moving towards, is that kind of not going easy on yourself, but forgiveness of yourself. So for example, today, in all honesty, before I uploaded this video, I had a shit day. A really shit day. I woke up feeling so fucking tired because I didn't sleep because of this guy down here. Little Doc the dog, you saw him a couple of videos ago. He's fast asleep, so I won't get him, but he is very cute. But yeah, it's this idea that, and for some reason, because of that, because I woke up feeling bad and then spent my early hours just watching YouTube when I planned to go and read psychology, I feel shit. Maybe it's that more so. Maybe it's this kind of, this mismatch between your expectation and the outcome. Maybe it's because I wanted to do these productive things today. I wanted to wake up early and read psychology and then record these videos. Maybe that, paired with then just sitting there and watching YouTube, is what the real issue was. But there's something in it. There's something that I'm trying to deconstruct, some way that I'm trying to come to terms and in a way accept and forgive myself for these momentary lapses. And I've tried before things like scheduling these things in, like maybe you should set yourself a day where you say, okay, today there is nothing. You don't have to do any of these things. You can have a rest day. Maybe that's a way to do it. For me, it's never really worked. I feel like I've tried it, and then I guess those rest days just become force of habit. I'll have a rest day, and then the day after my rest day, I'll feel just slightly less than if I'd have just carried on working. I notice that as well in sleep. Like, I'll sometimes let myself have a lie-in, and then I'll feel fucking shit for the rest of the day. Maybe it's similar to that. Who knows? But that's just an idea I was having. Somehow, some way, we need to learn to forgive ourselves. We need to develop a practice of acceptance for the negative things that we do in the light of all the positive things. And maybe a big part of it is, well, sticking to that positivity. Because I know for a fact if I do a week of just shit, of nothingness, then I'll feel crap even on a day where I do all the good things. So I'm not sure. It's interesting. And I don't know what I'll do for the rest of my day. I mean, maybe now I'll go and overcompensate in a way and take a cold shower and meditate and read and try and do all of these things very quickly just so I can kind of tick them off the mental list of what's good and what's bad. Maybe that's another way to do it. Who knows? But that was just my idea. So if any of you have ideas on that, what do you think? Talk to me about it in the comments, because that's a question I'm asking myself right now, is how do you battle that thought of failure even though you're doing so well? Maybe you relate. If you relate to it, leave a comment. If you've got any thoughts of your own on it, leave a comment. If you've got the answer, leave a comment. But anyway, I hope you gained any value from that video, and if you did, drop a subscribe. Come and chat to me on the Discord or give me a call. And manifest excellence, brother. I'm so proud of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.